For years, Brad Pitt's love life has been a Hollywood headline, filled with heartbreaks, legal battles, and endless speculation. But lately, something's changed. The man who once lived under the harsh glare of the spotlight now seems calm, content, almost unrecognisably happy. So what happened? Who's the woman quietly standing beside one of the world's most famous actors? And how did she turn his chaotic past into peace? Reports claim Brad Pitt has taken a major step that no one saw coming, a move that insiders are calling the start of his true fresh beginning. But before we get to that, let's rewind, because the story behind this new chapter is far more intimate than anyone realised. After years of messy headlines and public heartbreak, Brad Pitt seems to have finally found something he's been chasing for decades: peace. According to insiders, the 61-year-old Oscar winner isn't just dating anymore. He's fully living together with his girlfriend of 3 years, Ines de Ramon. Sources close to the actor revealed that the two recently moved into a new home, marking the most serious step yet in their relationship. And for Brad, this isn't just about sharing an address, it's about sharing a life. Reports say he's including Ines in all his travel plans, and when they're home, they simply unwind together. No red carpet chaos, no Hollywood noise, just quiet, real life. For someone who spent years surrounded by tension, from the fallout of his split with Angelina Jolie to the constant custody headlines, this moment feels different. Friends say he's smiling more, travelling lighter, and focusing on peace instead of publicity. One insider even described him as happier than ever, adding that Brad finally looks like a man who stopped running from the past and started building a future. But who exactly is the woman who managed to bring this side of Brad back? That part of the story might surprise you. Her name is Ines de Ramon, and while her face may not be instantly recognisable, her presence in Brad Pitt's life has completely rewritten his story. Unlike the Hollywood A-listers he's been linked to before, Ines moves quietly. No drama, no spotlight, no attention-seeking interviews. She's the calm in the chaos Brad never knew he needed. Ines, 32, is a jewellery designer with a background in business and a reputation for staying grounded. Before meeting Brad, she was married to the Vampire Diaries actor Paul Wesley. But even then, she kept her private life truly private. No public arguments, no scandals. When that marriage ended, she simply stepped back, rebuilt her world, and focused on her work. When Brad and Ines were first spotted together in 2022, many assumed it was another fleeting post-divorce connection. But people close to Brad noticed something different right away. He was relaxed, smiling, spending more time off camera and less time chasing headlines. Insiders say Ines's calm energy completely transformed his outlook, giving him a sense of normalcy he hadn't felt in years. Those who've seen them together describe the dynamic as effortless. She isn't trying to fix him, flaunt him, or leverage his fame. She's just there, quietly supporting him. And for someone like Brad, who's lived most of his adult life under the weight of public judgment, that kind of steady companionship might just be the most powerful thing of all. But this quiet romance didn't stay in the shadows forever. Because when they finally decided to step into the public eye, it marked a turning point no one expected. For nearly 2 years, Brad Pitt and Ines de Ramon managed to do what almost no Hollywood couple can: keep their relationship completely private. No red carpet appearances, no Instagram soft launches, just two people quietly figuring out what they meant to each other, far away from the flashbulbs. But all that changed in 2024, when the couple made a surprise red carpet debut at the Venice Film Festival. It was subtle, elegant, and very un-Brad Pitt-like. There was no big announcement, no orchestrated photo op, just the two of them, walking together with an ease that spoke louder than any headline ever could. Fans were stunned. After years of Brad avoiding public romance since his divorce from Angelina Jolie, this appearance felt symbolic, a message that he was finally ready to move forward. And it wasn't just a one-time outing. Ines began appearing more frequently by his side, especially during the press tour for his Formula One-inspired film. She wasn't there as a celebrity accessory, she was there as his partner, quietly supporting him through the whirlwind of media and travel. Insiders say that behind the cameras, their bond only grew stronger. "She's no drama, very supportive," one source told People, adding that Brad loved having her by his side. Ines's grounded presence seemed to balance out his chaotic schedule, giving him a sense of home even when he was halfway around the world. But as the cameras flashed and the world began paying attention, the couple faced a new test, one that would reveal just how deep their connection really was. Every love story faces a moment that tests its strength, and for Brad Pitt and Ines de Ramon, That moment came in August 2025, when Brad's mother, Jane Etta Pitt, passed away at age 84. For Brad, it was a heartbreaking loss. His mother had always been his quiet anchor, the one person who stood by him through every storm, from his early fame to his messy divorce, and the years of custody headlines that followed. Losing her hit hard. But this time, Brad wasn't alone. Sources close to the actor revealed that Ines was right there by his side through it all. She wants to be there for him, and Brad is very much letting her be that person. One insider told People. For a man known for guarding his emotions, that statement said a lot. It showed trust, vulnerability, and a willingness to finally let someone in. Friends say Ines became his quiet support system, helping him grieve, stay grounded, and focus on healing instead of hiding. Those who've seen them together describe the comfort between them as natural, not performative. There were no public statements, no sympathy posts, just two people facing one of life's hardest moments, together. And maybe that's why those close to Brad believe this relationship is different. Because it wasn't built on fame, or attraction, or convenience. It was built during grief, when masks fall and love is either real or it isn't. But as Brad began finding his footing again, he made a decision that took everyone by surprise. A move that signalled not just recovery, but rebirth. After months of quietly rebuilding his life, Brad Pitt decided it was time for a clean slate. In August, reports confirmed that he sold his longtime Los Angeles home, the same property he'd bought for over $5.5 million back in 2023. The house had been burglarized just weeks earlier, but insiders say the sale was already in motion. It wasn't just about security, it was symbolic. Brad was ready to leave behind the ghosts of his past. Not long after came the big reveal. Brad and Ines were officially living together. The move wasn't some flashy announcement, it simply happened. Friends say the couple found a new home that reflected their shared lifestyle, calm, modern, and filled with light. A source told People that the two are making their home into a home, spending most of their time relaxing, cooking together, and creating a space that feels private and peaceful. It's a shift few expected from a man who once juggled film sets, lawsuits, and global media scrutiny. Now, Brad reportedly spends more time at home than he has in years. He's including Ines in his travel plans, and when he's not working, they're together, away from Hollywood's constant noise. This fresh start feels like more than just a move. It's a quiet declaration. After years defined by turmoil, Brad Pitt seems to have finally chosen stillness. No more hiding behind projects or red carpets. Just a man, a woman, and a new beginning. But the world of celebrity never stops watching. And fans are already wondering, is this the peaceful forever he's been searching for? Or just the calm before another storm? Fans have seen Brad Pitt fall in love before, and they've also seen those love stories collapse under the weight of fame. From his fairy tale marriage to Jennifer Aniston, to his whirlwind romance and public split with Angelina Jolie, every chapter of Brad's romantic life seemed to end with heartbreak and headlines. But this time, something feels different. For starters, Ines de Ramon doesn't play the Hollywood game. She isn't chasing fame, attending exclusive parties, or feeding the tabloids. Insiders describe her as private, grounded, and uninterested in publicity, the complete opposite of the chaos that often surrounds Brad. One source even told People that Ines is no drama, very supportive, and that her calming energy has had a major impact on Brad's happiness. Fans online have picked up on it too. Instead of the usual paparazzi circus, their relationship unfolds quietly, like two people genuinely living life together, not performing it. Even their public appearances feel authentic. Casual smiles, relaxed energy, no staged affection for cameras. Some fans believe Ines has helped Brad heal from years of emotional turbulence, especially following the fallout from his divorce and strained family dynamics. Others think this is the first relationship where he's truly himself. Not the movie star, not the headline magnate, just Brad. Of course, rumours always swirl. A few fans have even begun speculating that this could be the relationship that lasts, possibly leading to marriage down the line. That part remains unverified. But the signs of long-term commitment are undeniable. Shared home, shared plans, shared peace. And in Hollywood, that kind of stability might just be the rarest thing of all. But as whispers of a possible engagement continue to grow, one question remains. What's the real reason Brad Pitt finally looks happier than ever? For decades, Brad Pitt's life has been a headline. Success, scandal, heartbreak, repeat. But now, for the first time in years, the noise has faded. Friends close to him say it's not the fame, the films, or the fortune that's brought him peace. It's the stillness, the kind that comes from waking up next to someone who doesn't need anything from you but your presence. Those who know Brad describe a transformation that's more emotional than external. He's not chasing scripts or award campaigns the way he once did. Instead, he's focused on simplicity, home-cooked dinners, quiet evenings, and a partner who understands when to talk and when to just be there. After years of public drama and private pain, that balance feels revolutionary. Ines de Ramon didn't rescue him. She grounded him. She walked into his life when the spotlight was harshest, and somehow made him feel unseen, in the best possible way. Reports claim that Brad has even started saying no to certain projects, preferring quality over chaos. He's so happy and in love, one insider shared, emphasising that this happiness doesn't look like a Hollywood fantasy. It looks like peace. Maybe that's the real reason Brad Pitt looks happier than ever. Because after decades of being everything to everyone, the heartthrob, the hero, the headline, he's finally living for himself. And maybe, for once, the biggest story isn't his comeback. It's his contentment. So what do you think? Is Brad Pitt's quiet new life with Ines the calm ending he's earned, or just the beginning of another unexpected chapter? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories like this one.